Hi, I'm Louise Reichlin. I am a director-choreographer presently living in LA. My works reflect our connection to each other and the world around us. After nearly 2 years and showings in progress and a curated presentation about the work in the closing 2020 Vision Dance USA session in June, Tap Dance Widows Club will have its official premiere this November. Funds raised here will go directly to paying the dancers. I was inspired to create the Baggage Project 5 years ago after my husband and partner of 39 years, Alfred Desio, passed away. Even though Alfred is no longer physically here, I believe his support and nurturing spirit still remains with me. While no two people grieve identically, one commonality of grief is this lingering baggage, in a positive way, carried after losing a loved one. For Tap Dance Widows Club from the Baggage Project, the work brings together multiple dance forms in a unique multimedia piece using the power of dance and is an inside story from 30s Hollywood to now. Alfred Desio's widow Louise, that's me, Jon Zerby's widow Loretta, and Fayard Nicholas's widow Katherine Hopkins met to share memories, photos, and videos of our well-known husbands. Our conversations about moving forward without our husband's physical presence were both hilarious and moving. This became the audio for this transformative work. With the fabulous Nicholas brothers. I took Fayard Nicholas's tap class in LA, and he came to see many of my modern dance concerts. I began my own career in New York, performing in concerts and on Broadway. I've worked throughout the United States, and my choreography is also seen in China, Taipei, Mexico, and Guatemala. I met my husband Alfred Desio in Fiddler on the Roof. He was a fiddler, and we were married on stage between shows. Since 1972, I've worked extensively from my Los Angeles base, founding Louise Reichlin and Dancers and the nonprofit Los Angeles Choreographers and Dancers in 1979. My husband and I shared LAC&D and collaborated for 3 major concert works and multiple commercial projects. Since the loss of my husband, I became aware that half our culture shares this kind of presence after personal losses. I believe it's important to create the Baggage Project, since death and this common bond are rarely mentioned. I aim to challenge common ideas of death through a new living expression that emphasizes the beauty of the bond that still remains. My own pathway in this Baggage Project began with a different work, Morning Light. It was much more abstract, had 6 dancers, 5 of which were not really there, existing only in the memory of the man in blue. Audri Phillips, digital artist, added the media for this, also doing Remembrance and all the artwork in Tap Dance Widows Club. I saw Charlie Rose's 2011 interview with Patti Smith about her earlier relationship with Robert Mapplethorpe and how their mutual support for each other in their work helped their individual growth as artists. It resonated with me. I devoured her best-selling book, and their story was to be the 4th in the series, but I still needed a section specifically about my own husband. Then fate intervened. The clips you're seeing are from Tap Dance Widows Club. I saw on Facebook that Loretta Zerby's husband had died not too long ago. That's him dancing. I called her to express how sorry I was, and during our talk I said, I am working on a series to commemorate my own husband. Wouldn't it be a great project to do a section about both our husbands? Loretta loved the idea and asked if we could include Katherine Hopkins-Nicholas's husband Fayard in this, as she was living with her at the time. I said, great idea, as Fayard had been a friend of ours, also working with our students before he died. That's Fayard on the right with his brother Harold. They were given a Kennedy Center Award. My own husband, Alfred Desio, seeing now, was most famous for his invention of electronic tap, Tap-Tronics, seen in the film Tap. But like Jon, he was also honored for his work as a teacher. Loretta called out, Katie, let me tell you about a project Louise Reichlin is doing about our husbands. Would you like to do it? On her yes, I replied, we could call it Dead Tap Dance Widows Club. We did take out the word dead before it was shown, though. Okay, so we're going to call this piece maybe the Tap Dance Widows Club. Is this too bizarre? Okay.
No, I like
Okay,
it.
and we're going to talk about our husbands who are no longer with us. Where did you first meet your husband?
I'm Katherine Hopkins-Nicholas, and I met Fayard actually in 1973 when I was married to my first husband, Jon Zerby.
You were married to Jon Zerby? Tell me that! I had no idea. Oh. You were married to her husband? This is bizarre. This is so bizarre. The official premiere of Tap Dance Widows Club is this November 16 through 18 at the Miles Playhouse in Santa Monica, California. This video is from the show in progress at the same theater, and the three women on the stage correspond to the three widows. We were looking for touring opportunities for this work and for sponsorships for the next section of the Baggage Project, based on Patti Smith and Robert Mapplethorpe's supportive relationship in late 1960s New York.